All right, we have started recording. All right. This is the first episode of the Next Play podcast. My name is Adam Diggins. That is John Mills, and that is Marcus Butcher in the building. Wave guys, show 'em what's up. Show 'em what's up. No, there you go. There you go. Uh, Anyway, this is the first episode of the Next Play podcast. We are proud to bring this episode, talk some shit, talk some sports, and just have a good time. Welcome to our spot. John Mills, would you like to say anything to start the show?
No, I ain't really got nothing to say. No, just I'm ready to get busy. Ready to dive into these topics.
Get busy like we had on boxing match. Go ahead, Butcher. You got anything?
Just happy to be here.
Absolutely. First topic, we're gonna start it off hot. This podcast, starting this thing off on a hot first step, is Micah Parsons trade to Green Bay. He got traded for 2 first-round picks and a defensive tackle. And Kenny, what do we think? What's the aftermath of it? What do we think will go from here? Maybe how both teams would do, and just overall thoughts on the trade. Mills, you can go first.
Hmm. Well, they could have got more. They could have got more if they did the trade. Earlier in the process. Jerry, of course, Jerry's trying to do damage control. But at the end of the day, Dallas do draft well, so maybe the 2 first round picks will turn into something. But I think in the short term, Green Bay is definitely going to benefit more, and we'll just have to see with Dallas. I mean, they got Kenny Clark,
A hot
a
run
run
stopping
stopper.
defensive tackle Kenny
Yeah,
Clark.
I seen some metric where he was like one of the best run stoppers last year, even though he had a down year. So I'm like, okay, cool. But yeah.
Butcher, do you think Kenny would end up solving all of the Cowboys' issues? And how do you feel about Jerry Jones? How do you feel about this move um, for both teams?
No. And Jerry Jones, the Cowboys would not do anything until Jerry Jones dies. Plain and simple. He has to die.
Facts. Facts.
No other way
he,
around
he
it.
has to die. It's
Just
crazy.
he has to die. He won't give up the team, so until he dies, they're gonna suck.
Well, no, I feel like I've been saying that for years, and even when he dies, we're gonna have to deal with his offspring uh, running the team
I
and going from there.
I actually think the offspring knows what he's doing, so I actually
Yeah,
think they'll be in a bad spot.
I think Steven. Yeah, some Steven. Steven rubs me as kind of his own guy, so to speak. That he may run it. That he may run it better. You know what I'm saying?
It's like the inverse. Like most of the time the father's greater than the son, but every now and then you got a Kobe situation where jelly beans suck. In this case, I think Steven's gonna be better than Jerry. So yeah, I actually think he already knows his dad is an idiot and old and he needs to die. So once again, that's where we're going with. Until he dies, it's gonna be like that.
So, do we think
But
this
shout out to the
situation
Cowboy
is
fans.
shout out to the Cowboy fans? So, do we think this is a situation where Jerry just doesn't know what he's doing? And he hasn't been knowing what he's doing for the past 10 years, or is he old and senile and it's getting even worse?
See now, my way or the highway. I mean, as far as when you look at as far as drafting players, they draft well. I think I seen the thing where since I think in the last like 20 years, they drafted more Pro Bowlers than anyone else. It's not the drafting, it's the running of the team. It's Jerry, his style. of running of the team and basically his picking of the coaches. You know, if you're not a yes man to him or whatnot, then you know it's his way. His senile is kind of get stuck in way. I mean, the man 80 some years old, you know, and he just stuck in his ways, you know. And when you've made the amount of money that he's made, it's kind of hard to tell him that, well, Jerry, you don't know what you're doing. Well, dude done made a lot of money, and he has them as the most valuable franchise. So he's doing something right, but it just he won't relinquish. His problem is he won't relinquish any control, none whatsoever. Like he shouldn't even be negotiating contracts. He should have been handed that stuff off. You know what I'm saying? You know, he won't relinquish any control.
Yeah, I think Mills kind of shares the same kind of sentiment that we all do. One last question before we move on to the next topic. So do we think the Green Bay acquiring Micah Parsons, does this make them a contender? Does this just somewhat slightly improve them? How does this change for the Packers, and where does it put them?
You want me to take that?
Go ahead, anybody. Let's roll.
Okay. I will make them a Super Bowl contender. I would say right up there with Philly and Detroit. I mean, you think about like the thing they were lacking last year was a big time pass rusher, and they got, in my opinion, a top five pass rusher in his prime, ready to go. So right up there with Philly and Detroit to me. I think they're right up there. As long as Jordan Love doesn't do the one or two ill-advised throws a game, yeah, I think they are a Super Bowl contender. Absolutely.
Mills, do you share the same opinion as Butcher?
Yeah, yeah. Prior to the move, I had them finishing second in the division wild card. Now I got them winning the division, and history is on their side. You know, they signed when they had Brett Favre. They signed Reggie White. They won a Super Bowl. Now Aaron Rodgers. They signed Charles Woodson. Won a Super Bowl. So every time they brought in a big time defensive player, they won a Super Bowl. Which I don't think they won a Super Bowl this year, but I got them right now. I got them as probably maybe the second or third best team in the NFC right now. It depends on the back of Matthew Stafford. You know, that breaking news from Adam Schefter.
I I do find it kind of intriguing that Green Bay in years past hasn't been as they typically don't sign big free agencies or big free agents or trade for big superstars like that. So for the fact that he did this for Micah is a little shocking for me. I also think that Dallas trading away superstars isn't something that happens that often. So either way, both transactions on each side kind of shock me. And I forever hope Dallas Cowboys lose and their fans are in shambles every chance they get, and nothing makes me more happier than to see Cowboy fans crying. Um, so I'm happy with this move, and glad to see the Packers making a big transaction. On to the next subject. We're going to be doing more of a prediction show today and seeing how that rolls. And so the first topic is our prediction for offensive rookie of the year and how are we rocking this year. Mills, you can go ahead and lead the way.
Oh man, I was torn between Travis Hunter and Austin Genty, and I don't know because this quarterback class, I don't know. So I'm thinking Austin Genty because I think he's gonna. I think they're gonna put the load on him. Pete Carroll, I think is gonna try to use him like kind of like he did with Marshawn Lynch. So I think Austin Gentry probably will run for 14, 1,500 yards, probably about 11 or 12 touchdowns, and that may get him offensive rookie of the year. But still in the back of my mind is Travis Hunter, but I think Gentry. I'm going with Gentry.
Got you, Butcher. What you got? Or how do you feel about what Mill said, and give your own opinion also?
I completely agree with Mills. Genty's gonna win Rookie of the Year, Offensive Rookie of the Year. Not only is he gonna, I actually think he's gonna lead the league in rushing. That's how much I think they're gonna do it. They're gonna run that ball with him and play action pass with Geno. So yeah, I completely agree. Now if you told me they had like a combined thing where Hunter did catches 60 some balls, plays defense like that, but he's gonna be. It seems like he's gonna be splitting time. So then I'm thinking
Yeah.
Ashton Genty for the Raiders,
You're
offensive rookie of
saying
the
he's
year,
gonna lead
lead the
the
league in
league
rushing.
in rushing.
Rushing,
Yeah,
yes. That's what he said. Bold
This
prediction.
is my
Butcher.
this this is my big pushback against both you guys. I do have the same opinion of Ashton Genty as far as his talent. The problem I would say why he wouldn't lead the league in rushing is because he plays on the Raiders, and unfortunately, they're going to be behind in games. They're not going to have the opportunity to run the ball as much, um, unless we think Geno Smith is going to be, balling out too this year. But to me, they're going
I
to be
do.
behind. He's not going to be able to have as many rush attempts as we would like him to. That's my
Remember, they
pushback.
wrote him off, but he ain't right back.
Yeah, I think Gino will do all right because I think they're gonna play behind the running game. And I mean, their defense, they got some players on defense. I don't know if they're gonna just be getting blown out like that. You know what I'm saying? But we'll see.
And a huge upgrade coaching between going from
Yeah,
from Pete Carroll from
yeah,
Antonio Pierce. Huge upgrade, monumental
yeah.
upgrade.
So who you got, Adam?
For offensive rookie of the year, I selected Cam Ward. I feel like a lot of people are sleeping on him because he is playing for the Titans. And the one reason to support it is the opposite of the reason why I was against you guys picking Ashton Genty. I think that because they will be behind a lot, he will be passing the ball around. I wouldn't be surprised if Cam Ward goes for 4,000 yards in the first season, um, just based on they're going to have to pass it. They're going to be down. Will he make some bad decisions to start the year? Yes, but I think just like a lot of these rookie quarterbacks these past few years, he will catch on halfway through the season and set the tone. But he'll always have high yardage. I'm more a little bit worried about the turnovers, but I think we'd be foolish um, to think that he's not going to have a great season. Also, I think the reason why he'll have a great season also is because he's got the arm talent, he's got the fastball, he can run and escape situations, he's got a quick release. To me, that's all. There's nothing there that's telling me that he's not going to have a great year. But why do y'all think he's not?
I didn't say he wasn't gonna have a great year. It's just tough being Tennessee. You're looking at offensive line, you're looking at weapons, and then with a quarterback, what I'm saying if you're looking at the team record, if they 3-14 and maybe the Raiders are 500 ball and with Genty, being, what I'm saying, being kind of leader of the offense. But I don't know. I mean, it could be, he could put up numbers. I just don't have a lot of confidence in Tennessee. I just really don't. I don't think I got confidence in him, but I don't have the confidence in Tennessee. And I just don't think he's got the weapons and stuff yet. Like you're gonna have to get the other pieces in place. That's my thought.
Go ahead, Butcher. What was your opinion against what I said?
He's playing behind a terrible offensive line with no weapons. I don't think he's gonna put up the numbers you think he's gonna put up. And I'll so He could,
So
he's gonna be
so this
throwing
is what I'm gonna
4,000
say
yards to
to
who?
counter your point. Well, first of all, I'll say I think this is Calvin Ridley's bounce back year. I feel like a lot of people are sleeping on him a lot. Also, I think Tyler Lockett isn't washed as people think. He's just not the hot name on the list. He's not the Ferrari, but he's going to be a consistent SUV that's going to get you where you need to go. Also, think that Van Jefferson, obviously, he's not the hot name either, but he's a really good, I think, number 3 and dependable. He spent 4 years in college, so I still think he's at this point he's pretty much a fucking vet based on how long he's been playing. And now, do I think these aren't Ferraris, but I do think they are good, consistent receivers that will get you where you need to go. I think Cam Ward actually elevates them to a level that a lot of people are sleeping on, just like both of you guys.
Yeah, he definitely not
But it's
Ferrari.
okay if you don't share my opinion.
But
Fiats.
you said Van Jefferson, he's a good number 3. But
Yes.
but the problem is who is the ones and twos? Because all 3 of the guys you named are number 3 receivers.
First off, Calvin Ridley is not a number 3 receiver. He got caught up in the betting scandal, and he should have been a number 1 all the way around. But he had Trevor
He can
Lawrence.
bet now. He good.
Damn right, it's legal, which is crazy. Actually, well, he can't bet on his own games. Let's pump a brakes a
If he
little
was
bit.
a number 1, he wouldn't have to bet.
If he had a better quarterback last year,
If
he would
he
have
was
been
a
all
number
right.
1, he wouldn't have to bet. If he was a number 1 receiver, he was a number 1 receiver, a playmaker, number 1. He wouldn't have to bet.
But he was in Atlanta. In Atlanta, he was a number one receiver. That's just a fact. And then he got caught up in the betting scandal. And then Tyler Lockett, is that decent number 2? Is that mid-pack number 2 receiver? I would say yes.
How old is he? He was a decent number 2. 3 years ago. Yeah, a couple years ago, he was a good number 2. Yeah.
Yeah, no, that makes sense. Bringing it back, we can go ahead and go to our defensive rookie of the years. Who you got winning defensive rookie of the year, Mills?
Man, you already know who I'm picking. You already know. Yeah, I might be a homer on this one. Yeah, might be a homer. Might be eating home cooking. Abdul Carter is going to win defensive rookie of the year. Abdul Carter is going to have double-digit sacks, and I think he's gonna make an impact. I just got a good feeling about him. So, yeah, I'm picking Abdul Carter. Yeah.
Hey, Butcher, you ready to go? You good?
Yeah, I'm good. Sorry.
All right. We're talking about defensive rookies of the year. Mills, I don't know if you heard Mills, but he said he thought Abdul Carter, which, I mean, if he's a bet man, technically on Las Vegas, he is the leading bet to win defensive rookie of the year. Who did you pick and why?
I might be a bit biased, but
we
Williams for the San Francisco 49ers is going to win Rookie of the Year. He is playing opposite one of the best pass rushers in the league, Nick Bosa. So he's going to see one-on-ones, and he's going to put up double-digit sacks this season and win Rookie of the Year for the NFC West champion, San Francisco 49ers.
Even though I know you're clearly biased, I do like the points you gave. I'm not gonna lie to you. You made a couple good points. As much as I want to hate on your 49ers, if everybody doesn't know, Marcus is a clear 49ers fan, unfortunately. And so you'll probably hear many pro 49ers points out there as we go along. For me, defensive player of the year, I'm not very passionate on this. I'm not like, oh, this is my way or nothing. But I do think that as a lot of people hating right now, but I think that the new married man Travis Hunter with his new wife will win defensive rookie of the year. I think as a corner, I hope he plays more cornerback than he does receiver, but I think he'll do at least a little bit of both on the offensive side. Um, and I see plenty of picks. I think a lot of people are sleeping on him. He's not just an athlete. He is a cornerback, and he'll show that he's a great one, winning defensive rookie of the year, in my opinion. How do we see Travis Hunter turn out?
Quick question, Chris. Isn't the vibe I'm getting is that they got him as wide receiver first, cornerback second. That's the way I see it. I think he's taking more snaps in practice and preseason and everything as a wide receiver, but I think they're focusing him on wide receiver. That's why I was leaning. That's why I had him in my conversation for offensive rookie year. Now, if they play him at defense, if he is a corner first, wide receiver second, then great point, great pick. But I don't know. I don't know. I think Jacksonville they want to throw it to him.
No, that's what I've heard too. I just think that it'll play out a little bit different when we actually get into the games, and who's making actual plays. Um, and I think that's going to stand out is the plays he does make on defense. They can say what they want about practice and all this and that, but at the end of the day, it really comes down to the games and really which side of the ball who gets hurt first. Like, do you start getting more a couple nagging injuries at your cornerback position or your receiver position? They're going to have to just. I think that's how the final judgment is going to be, not where he's best, but where he's needed the most. And that's how most GMs, that's how most coaches think. It's not really about which position he's best. It's just what he's needed more.
Well, what's that? I got a question, wild card question. What side of the ball he's gonna rest on? Because he ain't playing every snap in the National Football League like he did in college. So which side is he taking plays off on? Is he taking
Defensive.
plays off on defense or offense?
Defense.
Go ahead, Butch.
Mm-hmm.
Defense. He's
Agreed.
playing, I think, defense. I think
Agreed.
they're going to use him much more as wide receiver. They need him as a weapon for Trevor Lawrence, who it's make or break time for him this year.
And Trevor is the quarterback. He's getting a lot of money. He's a golden boy. And they got to pump. You know how they do with quarterback. They got to pump him up. So they're looking at him as, I think that was the reason why they traded up to get him. I think they traded up to get him is we're going to get a weapon for Trevor Lawrence.
You don't trade all they trade for him to get a corner.
And he probably,
I think they
No,
see
no.
I think they see that they suck at every position, and so why not get a guy that can play two positions versus one? That's the way I see it. They don't know where they really need help. They're clueless, and they're just
No, they
hoping
know where they need
he
help.
makes plays on both sides.
They need
know
help
where
at
they need help.
quarterback.
They know where they need help. They trying to exactly. They know where they need help, and he's probably getting probably I don't know how far in that contract with that guaranteed money. Usually after about 3 years, 3 to 4 years, that guaranteed money done dried up. So I think that's another reason why. Okay, well you can't say we ain't got you no weapon. We got you Evan Ingram. We got you Travis Hunter. And then they got the boy, what's the boy they pairing him with? The boy,
Brian
Thomas.
Thomas.
Brian Thomas.
Brian Thomas.
So it's on Trevor this year. Like it's on Trevor. This on Trevor this year.
And they traded their one to get Travis Hunter.
Yeah. Yeah. You don't do a trade like that to get no corner. I'm sorry. You trade to get a playmaker, and then, if he happened to play a little corner, that's great too. But yeah,
Yeah,
They need to put
I
him at
mean,
quarterback.
since he's the golden boy and everything, he ain't playing like it. That's a fact. I do think it's a situation we definitely need to keep track of and keep going forward. Overall, I think the Jaguars as an institution doesn't know what the hell they're doing at all. and having a first time head coach in Cohen, he's just as clueless as the rest of the organization. Because what he said, Duval. How do you say it? That's just was
Where did
funny.
he come from? Whose OC was he?
Butcher, you know?
Coach. Huh? Let me see.
The Jacksonville coach?
Yeah, let me
Yeah.
see.
I have no idea. I have no clue.
Hold on. Let me see. See where he came from. Oh, he come from the Rams. He might know us something.
No, that's the friends of Sean McVay discount.
Yeah, he previously served as offensive coordinator for the Buccaneers. Oh, he was in the Buccaneers. He was the Buccaneers last year, 2024.
Yeah,
And
that's
then
right.
2022
That's right.
was the
He
Rams.
was for the Bucks because they got the Bucks got pissed that he even went looking for another
Oh, that's right. Yeah, that was the one
job.
where he
Yeah, that was a
had
whole
turned
scandal.
down it. He had turned down the interview, and yeah, that's right. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, he
Oh,
had
yeah.
Baker. He got Baker on track, so oh no, Liam might,
He's
No,
gonna
he
turn
like
the Jaguars franchise around.
when they get another quarterback, yeah.
I agree with you, Butcher. So we will go to one of the bigger topics we will talk today. Is who will be the NFL most valuable player? Okay, the topic everybody wants to hear about. The big names, big predictions. Butcher, who you got first, bud?
Some might say I'm biased. I'm just kidding.
Brock Purdy, MVP of the time.
Purdy. You gotta say it like Paul Heyman. Brock Purdy.
I actually think the NFL MVP is going to be
Debo Samuels. I was just playing. I was just saying. Let me stop. Let me stop. My bad.
Jordan Love.
What an underdog pick! What an underdog pick! You're giving a lot of hot takes today, and I'm absolutely loving it.
Jordan Love.
Okay, you showing love.
And now is where you give like the reasons.
Oh,
I'm saying.
reasons why. Well, I think Green Bay is going to win their division. Spoiler alert, I think they're going to play a very big game in February. And so I think he's going to put up great yardage, good team. I think the Packers going to have the best record in the NFC, and that's going to carry him to an MVP, Jordan Love.
Wow, this is
and people
day
are tired
full
of
of
voting for
hot
Lamar.
takes.
Because Lamar should have won it last year. People are tired.
Lord, I'm not mad at that. I actually really like that prediction. I like that you didn't pick nobody in the top 3 or 4. That pick is much appreciated. I'm not gonna go against it. I mean, do I think it's actually gonna happen? Probably not. Just because I don't think Jordan Love is that guy. He's got flashes, just not consistent, in my
Put some
opinion.
corn on it.
How much are we talking? We talking.
It was plus 2,000.
Oh man. Good Lord. How much you put on it?
100.
I mean, let me guess. Payout 1,400.
Plus 2,000. So the payout would be $100 plus the two. It would be $2,000 plus the 100 I bet. So it's 2,100.
Damn. That's some good coverage.
And when I win this bet, I will buy you a drink with the money I won.
We talking a whole bottle, or what are we talking?
No, a drink because you try to be funny, but it's okay. You can have a drink of my bottle. Mills can have a bottle.
I want a fucking bottle, buddy. I want a whole bottle. We celebrate together. We celebrate together
on this podcast.
Oh damn shit! Fuck. All right, Mills, who you got winning MVP?
Man, it's a tough one, man. It's really tough, man, because I think you get voter fatigue, man, but I gotta go with Lamar, man. I gotta go with Lamar. I wanna. I'm torn between them. You know what? I'm going Joe Burrow. That's what I'm going. I'm going Joe Burrow because they're gonna win 10 games. That they went because with MVP, you got to win some games. They went 10, 11 games with Joe. With Joe putting up them numbers, yeah, I think I'm going with Joe Burrow. Joe Burrow, my guy.
What a
Joe Cool
U-turn. What
2.0.
a U-turn.
Joe Cool 2.0.
You
Yeah.
know
That is
what a U-turn
blasphemous.
from Go ahead, Butcher. Go ahead.
He gonna
What you
have the
have.
numbers. He just need to wins. He gonna have the numbers.
First of all,
For,
there's only one Joe Cool.
I said 2.0, man.
No, he's Windows 95.
No, Joe Cool, Joe Burrow, Joe. I like Joe, that dude.
First of all, you're not gonna win. They're gonna win 8 games with that terrible defense. So there's no way they're gonna win MVP. That defense is awful. Secondly, you can't win MVP if you're gonna be the third best team in your division.
Third best in the division.
Who's gonna be better?
Third, you said
Go
third
ahead.
best.
Give your pick.
Third
Butcher,
best.
you walked into this.
Baltimore,
Yeah.
Pittsburgh, Pittsburgh.
Okay.
Pittsburgh is not gonna be better. Pittsburgh is not gonna be
I
better.
got you.
Pittsburgh.
Pittsburgh would not be better. Okay. First off, Aaron Rodgers is gonna catch COVID the first snap of the season. Okay.
Nah, man, he's good. He got Trump on his side. He ain't catching nothing.
he's gonna be out. Joe Rogan's gonna be helping him off the field. Okay,
man,
Joe Rogan's gonna help
psychedelics
him
in
off
the
the field
system.
after he catches COVID. Now look, this is where I'll stand. First off, what a fucking U-turn by Mills going from Lamar Jackson to Joe Burrow for MVP. First off, I'll say I've got Lamar Jackson winning MVP my damn self. I think we had enough of Josh Allen who didn't deserve it last year. With a Lamar that who should have won it last year, in my opinion. I also think in my full belief, I feel like Burrow should have been a candidate for last year's MVP. And to me, I consider Joe Burrow the white man's Jesus. Okay, because if somebody's gonna make miracles happen, with a team defense as bad as the Bengals, it's gonna be Joe Burrow. So, which is crazy. Why Mills is making a face right now because I'm actually making his point for him. But go ahead, it's white man. It's the white man Jesus. That's the white man Jesus. Joe Burrow. He'll make wine. You know what I'm saying?
Unfortunately, the Ravens are full of atheists.
But Joe can come to the cook. But Joe can come to the cookout. Joe come to the cookout. So, but anyway,
white man Jesus. White man Jesus. He gonna bring anything we need to the cookout.
Please don't say that again.
This is white man Jesus football. Okay, I'll put this on everything. No, my
Josh
vote
Allen
is
would like a word.
But yes, my pick is Lamar Jackson. I think a lot of people are waiting for this Derrick Henry Lamar Jackson experiment to end. And that's all we're gonna hear all year is, at some point Derrick Henry has too much mileage on him, and the Baltimore Ravens are gonna break down. And it's not gonna work. All everything they went to get Derrick Henry. And I think that it's not gonna stop anytime soon. I do believe that Derrick Henry is the Terminator, and he's going to elevate Lamar's play in the entire offense of the Baltimore Ravens. And it's going to keep rolling. I think we just saw the tip. We got one season of experience between them playing with each other. I think it's just going to get better this year. And Lamar Jackson for the win, baby. Anything against it? Anybody think that the Ravens won't be good this season?
No, I think the Ravens going to be really good.
No, I'm gonna talk a little more about the Ravens later. We getting more.
Me too.
More predictions. So.
Me too.
Yeah. All right. last picks for. Can y'all hear me? So make
Yeah.
sure I'm good. All right, I snagged my wire real quick, so I'm just making sure. The last prediction pick we have for the year is the teams that are going to play in the Super Bowl, and then who's going to win the whole thing, baby. So we can come back to this episode and make little edits where we sound stupid on who we pick. Um, but who wants to be brave and go first on this topic as far as who's going to play in the Super Bowl, who's going to win? And I'm hoping it's an underdog conversation. Go ahead, Butcher. What you got?
The MVP Jordan Love and the Green Bay Packers will be playing the Baltimore Ravens. And this year, Lamar gets his Super Bowl. I got the Baltimore Ravens beating the Green Bay Packers. It's Lamar's year, baby. Let's go.
I want to comment, but I can't so bad. Mills, you got anything to say before I jump in, or you want me to go ahead?
You go ahead, man. You go ahead. I'll go after you.
You know, let me pull it. I gotta remember my predictions real quick. You know what's so funny about this is that Butcher, me and you are actually somewhat on the same page. I do have the Ravens winning uh the Super Bowl this year. Unfortunately, it's not going to be against those Green Bay Packers that you thought about. It's going to be against, I think the Eagles are going back to the Super Bowl, but this time it's not going to go in their favor. I don't think they're going to have what it takes to stop what the Ravens have on offense and what type of year they're going to have. They're not a team built for that, in my opinion, especially losing some veterans on their defensive line. Um, and pretty much a whole new cornerback slate. I just don't think they got it. But I do think they will be good enough to get to the Super Bowl. Just won't be able to pull it off like they did this year. And Lamar for the win. We finally get done hearing the conversation that he can't win the big one. And we're finally over that topic, and we can keep like the world will keep moving on his actions like it should.
Well, look like we got our first sweep because I got Baltimore winning it all. I got Baltimore winning it all.
Wow.
But they will be beating. They will beat the Los Angeles Rams in the Super Bowl. The Rams are gonna sneak out of the NFC. The Rams are gonna sneak out the NFC. They're gonna slide up out there. They're gonna see Philly again in the playoffs. And this time they're gonna say, it ain't snowing this time, buddy. It's gonna be sunshine, and they gonna Matt Stafford. He gonna have a little something for him. But when they get to Baltimore, Derrick Henry getting that Super Bowl with Lamar, yeah. Rams coming out the West.
It's gonna be Stafford's retirement year.
Nah, he probably play another year after that. He probably play
Are
another
we
year
sure?
after that.
Are we sure Matthew Stafford can walk?
Hey man, I gotta go with right now, man. I can't predict the injury. Now if he hurt his back, I mean, then of course. But
His
right
back hurt
now,
now.
hey man, but right now, and they could be playing a little possum. They could be playing a little possum. They could be sitting there saying, "Yeah, we're gonna get it 49, little hope." Yeah, and act like their back will hurt more and get it 49, little hope. And then all of a sudden, they got Kyron Williams to run their football. They got Puka. They got Devontae. And then they got some young dogs on that other side. See, they don't talk about the defense, but they got some young dogs on the other side of the defense. On their defense, Rams got a squad, man. I'm telling you, they got a squad.
I do like the hot takes. I absolutely love a good underdog pick for the Super Bowl. Uh,
Rams ain't the underdog.
you don't think they're underdog?
I got a question. Last year in the playoffs, who played the Eagles on the whole playoffs? Who played the Eagles tougher? last year? Who played them tough in the playoffs?
You got a point. I'll give you that.
Yeah. If it hadn't started snowing, man, I'm telling you. I'm telling you, man, it snowed. It took them a quarter to get used to the snow. And you know, Barkley playing at Penn State, playing at the Giants. Hey, when he was snowing, he ran in that snow. When them boys got used to that snow, it was too late. It was a little too late. Yeah. It had to start snowing, man. Yeah.
I am very intrigued on Devontae Adams and what type of year he has with Matthew Stafford.
Washed.
Whether that back injury,
he got
whether that
Puka
back
on the
injury
other
is
side,
legit.
man.
Boom.
Devontae is not going to have a classic Devontae Adams year with 16, 17 touchdowns and 16, 1700 yards. But he'll have 1,000 yards, double-digit touchdowns. Other side of Puka. Yeah.
So I was about to say, who's scoring all the touchdowns? Is it going to be Puka in the end zone? You
got Puka. You got Puka. You got Kyren Williams, a running back. You got okay. You got. I was about to say something about your 49ers, but I'm gonna let it go.
Say what you gotta say.
Yeah.
Is that a threat? Is that a threat?
Say what you gotta say.
No, he got a little something special for y'all. Then you got Devontae Adams. Then you got a tight end. Who that tight end, man? Rams got some people, man.
You got so many people you can't name them.
Y'all sleeping on the Rams. You sleeping on the Rams.
Taking a nap.
I ain't got a side piece this year, but if I was to have a side piece, Rams looking right cute there. You know?
That's that piece to give you chlamydia.
Not the clap. Not the clap. Not the clap.
Standing ovation.
Speaking of hot streets and burning things, I would just like to bring you guys aware that this is the Next Play podcast. We are grateful you guys are watching at the moment, and that going forward, we plan on doing at least one show every week. And we hope you guys tune in. I'm very grateful for the viewers that we do have. And going forward, please make sure you follow us on our social media, TikTok. Right now, we're just on TikTok and YouTube. So please check us out and give us a good little follow. Watch a couple of videos, be a little entertained, and look forward to the weeks to come. But we're going to keep going on this hot streak, and we are going to push past. We got the top 3 games of the week, or what we thought was the top 3 games of the week. First matchup I thought was the hottest was the Ravens versus the Bills. You have 2 AFC heavyweights in Lamar and Josh Allen going against each other. How do we think this is going to turn out?
You want to go first, Mills?
I go first. Ravens, what are they playing at? Hold on. Let me see what they playing.
Buffalo.
They in Buffalo. Oh, Buffalo win that. Buffalo gonna win that. They're gonna beat them in the playoffs. They'll wind up getting them back. Their revenge game get the playoffs. Buffalo win this one. Buffalo will come out. Josh Allen will look good. They'll come out. Buffalo probably beat them 31 to 22. Buffalo.
Baltimore makes a statement. Week 1, 38-21 Ravens.
I think it might be worse than that. I ain't gonna lie to you. I think it might be worse than that. I don't think that. I think Buffalo's. But I think Buffalo's gonna lose. They don't have the offensive weapons to keep up, and they damn sure ain't got the defense to keep up. If you can give me the true offensive threat, I guess what James Cook. What's the true offensive threat besides him?
Allen.
He ain't Mahomes. He's not Mahomes.
Okay, he ain't all that far behind him.
Josh Allen had to watch Michael B. Jordan slap up his girl all summer.
Well, maybe that might be motivation.
The other way.
he gonna take it out on every black man on the field. This
Exactly.
is crazy. This is crazy.
Ah, Michael B. Jordan. Michael B. Jordan. Yeah. Yeah.
Look, I'm just saying if Josh Allen shows up to my house, I'm not letting him in. I'm not letting him in the door. Okay, that's all.
Man,
That's all I'm saying.
Josh, my dude, man. Josh, my dude.
I think they lost a lot this year. I don't think he has the weapons he really needs to show out, and it's gonna be a rough year in my opinion for Bills
Offensive
fans.
line took a hit.
Offensive line took a hit. Defense, safeties, just DeMar Hamlin just stands there on defense and just watches people. It's just not a good look. Now, do I think Josh Allen's gonna play his heart out? He's gonna be making some plays, yeah, but he just can't do it by himself. And I think that at some point they're gonna cap off. And I think this Ravens defense is a good defense to kind of show the struggles they're gonna have all year, essentially. But either way, I think it will be a good game. I mean, like I said, it's gonna be plays on plays being made. Just Ravens gonna come out on top. And I'm excited to watch it. But the first game, I believe, the first game of the year, I believe, is gonna be the Chiefs versus the Chargers. I think this is it not? Who's gonna play that Friday game?
Thursday, Cowboys or Eagles.
Oh, never mind. All right. Anyways, the Chiefs versus the Chargers. To me, this is a big game because we get to see where the Chargers really stand and how good they or bad they're going to actually be, and see where the true test of the hardball experience is at. So, who we have winning the Chiefs and Chargers game, and how's it going to go? It don't matter who goes first, but you can go first.
Okay. Now, fact: Jim Harbaugh has never lost an opening game as an NFL head coach. Not lost with a single game. He wins every opening week. He wins week one every time, except when you go against Patrick Mahomes. He's losing this week. And my guy, Patrick Mahomes, the best quarterback in the league, is going to take care of business with Taylor Swift watching on the sideline. Let's go.
I didn't know you were such a statistician, Butcher. I'm glad you pulled out the thick book on that one just to
absolutely
put it down.
Yeah, that's what I do.
Mills, how do you feel about Taylor Swift, and how does the Chiefs go for it?
How do I feel about Taylor Swift? Not a Swiftie, I never really listened to her music. I'm more in that genre. I'm more Gwen Stefani in that genre, but
you never shook it off.
Nah, I never shook it off to no Taylor Swift. But but
you never ever get back together.
With my exes, I doubt it.
Did your exes play Taylor Swift when y'all broke up? No, you don't think so?
No, they were more Mary J. My exes are more Mary J. Blige, Jill Scott, type.
Hey, shout out to Jill Scott.
Maybe a little Indiana.
Shout out to Jill Scott.
Yeah, Jill put on a show, boy. Jill to be displaying some stuff. But anyway, back to football. Harbaugh winning that, man. Harbaugh winning that. Jim Harbaugh is sending a message and going to set the tone for the Los Angeles Chargers this year. And he's setting the tone. This is a custom built Harbaugh opponent. All the Swifties out there. Oh, Patrick Mahomes. And you know what Harbaugh going to do? Harbaugh going to pound the rock. He going to pound the rock. He going to take the air out of the football. He gonna take the air out of the football. Chargers winning that. Harbaugh sending a message. Chargers winning that. I'm going 27, 27, 8, 27, 19. 27, 19. Harbaugh winning that. Chargers, baby.
You know what, Mills?
What's up?
I absolutely fucking agree with you. Couple points to support you. Rashee Rice is on that suspension. Okay, that's one less weapon down. You got Travis Kelce, who's just been going to concerts all summer. He. I think we truly. This is the final year we find out that Travis Kelce is completely washed. Last year wasn't evident enough, and I think his season, his career is coming to a close. I think he's found his true endeavor in he's found his true endeavor of becoming a husband and eventually a dad of a little mini Swifty. And I think his passion is no longer football. To be as frank as possible. I think that Chiefs is another team. You got everything but weapons as far as what Mahomes needs to make plays. Now, they will forever be in the hunt. They'll always be there. But we're talking about the Chargers. I think are on they're turning the corner to becoming a team that I think should be feared. And are going to be playing football the proper way. I think the Chargers are better total as a team. I mean, offensively, defensively, special teams, everything all together and playing as a true team. And I think that's what's going to show out. I think we're going to finally see a big Herbert game. Okay, a big Herbert game where he's in the hunt to win MVP this year. I'm hoping for, and I think that's what we see the first game coming out for the Chiefs this season.
Oh, do I get to go now?
Go ahead, buddy. Go ahead. Wait, you already went. You told your little hardball.
Sound like he got a rebuttal though.
Go ahead. Let's hear it.
We've been waiting on Justin Herbert for how long?
I agree with you. I have always been a Herbert denier, but I do think that Harbaugh is the perfect coach for him. If it's gonna be one coach that gets him right, I think he will show up. But I have been in the same boat as you, saying the same thing. And for the most part, I agree with you. Now, if this turns around and he doesn't show up this season, I'll get back in the boat with you. But I feel somewhat
saving you a spot.
My reservation. I think there is. If there's ever a chance, is this season. After this year, I'm completely out and I'll never come back. There's no change my mind after this.
I think Harbaugh gonna have him looking decent. I don't know about MVP conversation, but I think Harbaugh have him looking decent. He'll have him looking better than Brock Purdy. I mean, yeah.
That's not taking much.
Don't be like that towards your quarterback. Don't be like that towards your quarterback, Butcher. How y'all win the NFC West if you ain't got no faith in Brock Purdy? How y'all win the NFC West?
We got two good running backs.
Oh yes, CMC and Robinson. Okay.
We got two good running backs. That's how we're gonna win the division.
Okay, one of them fragile, ain't it? One of them a little fragile, ain't it?
Shit,
they're both fragile.
I mean,
well,
how many running backs
did that shot? Butcher, I mean, I don't hold anything. Shot.
Don't make him any less fragile.
I mean, he got shot, man. Come on, man.
How many running backs did y'all use last year?
4.
I lost count.
About 7, 8. Y'all is pulling random people off the street.
Hey.
That's how bad it got. But it's a new year. It's a new year. I'm not gonna hold it against you.
So CMC
we win the division because
CMC will be comeback player of the year.
Put money on that.
He's just spending money this week. He's just wasting money away. He's just on random bets. He got the Packers
He
going
might be. He might
winning
be
the Super
playing.
Bowl.
He might be comeback player of the year. I don't even know who eligible for that. But oh, Dak eligible, ain't he? Yeah, I don't know about that.
I think
He
Ricky
might be.
Parasol should win it because he got shot.
Yeah,
Ben Simmons rule. That's what it's gonna be.
that would
Ben
be for
Simmons got shot?
McCarthy. That
No,
would
the
be
whole
no the Ben Simmons. That would be for McCarthy because he didn't play. He didn't play his rookie year.
That's true.
let's so according to Butcher, we're gonna have a healthy McCaffrey for the 49ers, and we're gonna have the Packers winning the Super Bowl. I some just don't add up to me, but we'll keep it moving. We'll just act like it's a perfect world and everything's going great. Uh, last prediction slash reaction to a matchup coming up is the Packers versus the Lions. This is a in division matchup. Again, I think two big heavyweights. Packers versus Lions, like a little Thanksgiving pre-Thanksgiving matchup. You got golf, right, and the mean and tough Lions versus the newly acquired Parsons and the Packers. How do we think that is going to go itself? Two teams that were hot last year. Go ahead. Since the Packers win the Super Bowl, they got to win, right?
Absolutely. Packers. Jordan Love throws for 5 touchdown passes. Michael Parsons 3 sacks. Packers win.
You put money on that too?
No, I'm not reckless, brother.
So like he put together a parlay right there.
I know.
Yeah.
But
I do have a parlay.
you're gonna
Packers
be a
ain't
half a
in it, though.
millionaire by week one.
No, parlay Cincinnati, Cleveland. That's my parlay. I picked the Joe Burrow, Jamar Chase, T. Higgins parlay.
Oh.
All right, enough about Butcher's reckless spending habits. Let's go. Mills, how you think that game's gonna turn out?
Lions by field goal. Lions by field goal. I don't think the Lions gonna be as good as they were last year, but I think I think they'll get them the first game. I think they'll get Green Bay. Green Bay gonna get their get back because they're playing in Detroit. Green Bay get their get back on Lambeau Field. You know that's division games. They'll split them. So yeah, I got Lions winning that by field goal. Dan Campbell.
Yeah, I hate to say it, Mills. I think I do agree with you for the most part. I think that you got Aiden Hutchinson coming off his injury. He's the bionic man right now. They won't have that much of a pass rush, especially with him just getting back. It's gonna be a rough, not a rough year for the Lions, but they will not be as good as what they were last year. I think caught all of us off by surprise is how great they played last year, and into the playoffs, until they did, right. So I think a lot of it depends on golf, and if I was a bet man, I wouldn't bet that much on golf, not this season at least. Now, if I'm Butcher, I'm going all in. I'm playing. I'm putting my life savings in for golf.
On golf. Oh my God.
Based on how he's been saying, he's placing bets this week. So I mean that's what that's what that's what it is. But I do think I'll go on the limb. I say the Packers win by 10 points. It'll still be close. But the Lions are always gonna put up a good fight like they have in last couple of years. Go ahead.
You talked all that crap and then you agreed with me.
I changed my mind. I changed my mind in the middle. Look, I'm a very fluid individual. Sometimes I gotta change it up. Not like that. That's a little crazy.
It's a whole
Hey
different podcast.
yo,
Hey yo,
that's
that is
a
not the
little
play I
crazy.
want to go next.
I'm sorry. I apologize.
Yeah, you bet life savings on golf.
I apologize. No, I was saying if I was reckless in betting like Butcher was, I would put all my money
You would be homeless.
on golf.
I,
Yeah, I'd be
I,
homeless. I'd be homeless. Like
no, I think the Lions. I think the Lions will struggle some this year, losing both coordinators. But I just think that opening game, rivalry game, I think they'll win that one. Packers are gonna be better. They're gonna have a better record and a better team. But that's just one of them games they're gonna drop. Just
uh, yeah, I think one thing that won't change with the Lions is that running attack. I still think Gibbs and
yeah.
Montgomery will still be solid and
Same
good as
and,
they
and
were
Ross
last year.
St. Brown. Ross St.
Yep,
Brown, he that dude.
yep. No, that stuff will not change. But yeah,
Mm-hmm.
um,
Mm-hmm.
but yeah. To end the podcast, overall, I think it was a good show. Glad to be on the show with you guys. It was my pleasure. I hope y'all enjoyed it just as much as I did. I hope the audience did too. And I hope you guys look forward to better shows in the future. And we're gonna give you all we got. Any y'all got any last things to say for the end of the show?
Go Giants, go G-Men.
No, we
Bang
should have
bang
clipped this
nine
off
Starting the
again.
early.
season off, we beating Washington. Game 1, we beating Washington. Yeah.
Bang bang Niner gang.
Yeah, literally. Bang, bang. Me.
Butcher, I told Mills before we got started, he looked like the Giants mascot with his color scheme he got going on right now.
Yeah,
Got
but I
the
got
wrong
to
hat,
Dodger.
too.
Yeah,
Got the wrong
Otani,
hat.
baby. Otani, Dodger, world champion.
Wrong hat.
World champions. Otani.
Wrong hat.
Yeah.
Butcher, you got anything to say before we head out?
We thank y'all for watching. Gentlemen, this was fun, pleasure. I look forward to continue doing this with you.
Damn right. We're gonna do it next week on time, right?
We were on time.
All right. See y'all. Have a good week. See y'all next week.
All right.